Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Happy Friday. Today I'm here for a little bit of a different post-review Friday. We will be talking about this particular kit, which is from diymoonshop. The artist is Michelle Sia. This company no longer exists. So I had asked you guys across a couple of videos, I had asked and gotten some comments inquiring if you guys would still want to see a post review on this particular kit. Now, obviously diymoonshop is no longer open. I've kind of talked about it a little bit on my channel. You don't really have to dig too far into the community to find out what happened and why people are disgruntled about it. So I'm really not going to go into it here. But earlier this year, the shop did close. Now, they were purchased by someone in the community who already had a diamond painting shop. I do not recall the name of that shop. And what actually happened is kind of weird. Like, diymoonshop sold to this person and this person renamed the shop. So basically, in my eyes, they kind of ended up just buying like Instagram followers because the diymoonshop account was then handed over to this person. Now, your business is your business. I have unfollowed the accounts because I wasn't really interested. It's a lot of AI art, and I've talked about that recently with you guys, just AI art in general, but it's a lot of obvious AI art, which is definitely not my style. So I did unfollow the accounts. It is what it is. I mean, to each their own. If you like their stuff, that's great, and I hope that you're enjoying the product. But I did not see myself purchasing from this shop because the new owner, I'm not saying that it was their responsibility to make things right with the previous companies or with the previous customers, but if you're purchasing a company outright, I think maybe something should have been done. But anyway, I'm not going to go into it. I just said that and now I'm going off on a tangent. Bottom line, this company no longer exists. The company that bought it has changed the name, changed everything. In my eyes, this company does not exist. You cannot buy this artwork from the new owner. This artist, as far as I have found, is not licensed anywhere else. If you know of a legally licensed diamond painting company who has licensed Michelle Sia, please let me know because I really enjoy her artwork. I think I have one more piece from her in my stash. But yeah, so this will be a little bit of a different post review. I'm going to consider it more of like a share and tell or a show and tell. If you had that when you were in school, you would like bring something in, share it with your class, you would talk about it, and that's kind of what we're going to do, which I guess is kind of the premise of a post review anyway. But I'm not going to go into other things that I have in the past with this particular shop. I do have a lot. Not a lot. I have a few diymoonshop post reviews and unboxings if you are looking for them on my channel, where I go into a lot more of what the shop was when it was open. But this is definitely just going to be more about me talking about the kit, my experience, and if I liked it or not, kind of type of things. So this is called Poppy. Again, it's by the artist Michelle Sia. It's a 50 by 71 centimeter, and all of my diymoonshop canvases are in their round drills. They used to charge, well, they charged when they were open, I think it was $10 more per kit for square drills. I don't like squares enough to have paid extra, so all of my kits are in round. Now, I have said in past post reviews that diymoonshop had some of my favorite round drills on the market, and I stand by that. I really did enjoy their drills. I think their rounds were great, and I enjoyed them in this kit as well. One thing that they were quite known for was being pretty confetti heavy. I will agree with that assessment. I think there was a lot of unnecessary confetti in this one. I know that a lot of companies do it for shading and detail, and I totally understand, but there were a couple colors in this particular kit that you would have two different symbols and the colors were literally the same, that I could have just used one color instead of having two charted. It is what it is. Again, these are kind of nitpicky things at this point because you can't just go shop this website anymore. However, I have seen and I have heard that a lot of people are destashing their kits from diymoonshop. So if you're able to get them for some type of deal, or if people are, you know, I don't really shop these stash groups, so I don't know what people are selling them for. But if they're selling them at a discount and you never got to try Diamondshop and you're interested, maybe you'll find this video helpful. So I will say that I felt like the confetti was kind of unnecessary in a lot of areas. However, it does pay off. I think that this kit rendered really well. I will pop up a picture here, and I did note this on my Instagram, but I just want to tell you guys as well, with daylight savings time, my my pictures, my full-length pictures that I post on Instagram are definitely taking a hit because it's not as bright out when I get home. Obviously, we're going into winter here in the States, and the pictures just aren't, they're not as consistent as I like them to be. So if you notice that things look a little bit darker, it's because I'm having to use artificial light, and that's definitely not my favorite way to take pictures. But I do think that this kit turned out really nice, particularly the girl, the woman, the person in this painting. I absolutely love her face. I also love the way that her eyebrows came out. Her ponytail looks so, like, honestly, it looks realistic to me. And that might be just me, but I feel like the little wisps coming off of her ponytail, I think the volume in her bangs, I don't know. I think that it came out really, really nice. I think she's super cute. I love the way that, like, her nose, you can see her nostril. I love the way her lips rendered. Her ear, you can see, like, the detail in her ear. And I do really like the poppy, as well as her hand. Sometimes hands can just render kind of funky, and I do quite like how this one turned out. I will say that, in my opinion, Diamondshop kits are definitely ones that you need to view from a distance. Even what you guys are seeing in the camera, and we're not that, like, you're not that much higher than I am from the canvas. I do think that even what you guys are seeing is even better than what I see. So I think unnecessary confetti was definitely an issue for Diamondshop when they were open. But I think that was just kind of their thing. Like, people who are into really confetti heavy paintings really liked that about them. And I can understand why. But I feel like in this kit, certain areas, especially like in the background, I think we could have gone with just like 3 or 4 colors instead of like 6 or 7 colors. So I really don't have anything else to say, because what else I would talk about in this post review just isn't relevant anymore. But I didn't have any issues with the poured glue. The drill field was fine. No confusing symbols. I did really like Diamondshop's symbol choices. They did a lot of alphanumeric. Personally, I do like a symbol or 2 thrown in there just to kind of mix things up a little bit. But in terms of their symbol choices, there weren't any that I found confusing. The biggest thing about the rendering on this kit, though, is this. I'm pretty sure this is the artist's signature, but why didn't we just go over that? Now, this is a round kit, so even if I had just placed this darker color, you still would have seen it through the background. So I completed it as charted. I understand having an artist's signature in the painting. I just think that this one is very, like, jarring, and maybe we could have just covered it up and it would have just flowed a lot better in the painting. But I do love the poppies. This one had been on my wish list, and I think I purchased it at the end of last year when I had a gift card. I did really enjoy working on it. I'm glad I was able to complete it. I had decided to take a break from some Diamondshop kits that I had in my stash that I wanted to complete after everything that went on with them. I didn't think people who were kind of screwed over wanted Diamondshop thrown in their face. So if you're one of those people, I apologize that you're going through that. But like I mentioned before in a previous video, I did purchase all of my Diamondshop kits with my own money, and I don't want them to just sit unfinished because what the company did was shady. So if you're someone that was affected, I'm really sorry. I hope that you understand that, you know, the kits in my stash, I do want to complete it. And this was one that I had kind of earmarked for November because of the poppy flowers. So just really quickly, I had plenty of every color of drills, like way more than enough. I have like half a container of large ones left. Plenty of every color. I don't know that I'll save these drills. I do like their rounds, but I've been really lazy with saving diamonds lately, but that's a story for another day. In terms of trash, which I do usually talk about with you all, I'll just show it to you. I did have some random size pieces. I had some round drills that had like excess on the bottom, but for a 50 by 70, I thought that this was definitely manageable. I wasn't too upset about it. And I will show you the original artwork just so you can get a little feel for the kit. I think she's super cute. I love her. I love the artwork. And I'm fairly happy with the finished result of this kit. Okay, let's talk about accessories. I think I actually have everything. So my pen is from Handmade Diamond Painting Pens and More. They're also on Etsy under O'Brien Custom Turning. This is one that I got recently. I'm not quite sure what kind of flowers are in here. This is a Flower Girl blank that I purchased, and O'Brien Custom Turning turned it for me. I think it's, I don't know, it kind of looks like, I don't know. I'm not sure. But I thought the red color was perfect. I also used a tray from Cat Proof. This is the Fine Boy size. I believe this was their holiday red color from last holiday season. It's like a glittery, is it glittery or is it just translucent? It's not glittery. It's just like shiny, I guess. My cover minder is from Snarky Crafter Designs. I didn't have like the perfect cover minder, so I thought this was just a good neutral. If I don't have a cover minder that I love, I tend to just lean towards this one because it's like a neutral wood and it has my initial on it. My putty is from Pitties Putty, which is, oh my God, painting with Pitty. It's Breeze Putty. Oh my God, my brain just like spazzed out there for a second. This is in Apple Maple Bourbon. Smells absolutely amazing. And my washi tape, which I did purchase specifically for this kit, is from Amanda Michelle Designs. And it is just a bunch of little poppy flowers. So that is today's Post Review Friday. I do have another Diymoonshop kit tentatively planned for my December lineup. If you liked this like more of a show and tell type of thing, let me know and I can obviously do a post review on that one if I end up getting to it. Or if you just want me to pass over filming post reviews and stuff for my Diymoonshop kits, just let me know and I would understand that. So whatever you guys prefer, I'm more than happy to do when it comes to this particular shop. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend and I will see you all hopefully on Monday. Bye.